All right, guys. I'm doing a 5-week report card of the best 8 quarterbacks I've seen with my own eyes so far throughout the season, right? And this probably isn't the best quarterbacks that are playing overall in general, like the Lamar Jacksons who's hurt or the Joe Burrows who's hurt. It's not that. It's who's playing the best through the first 5 weeks, right? And I didn't include Lamar Jackson, even though Lamar Jackson's having a great year to start, but he's injured. He hasn't played in 1.5 games now, and I can't really put him in the week 5 report card because it's ungraded NA, and undefined. And I can't put Joe Burrow there because he's only played a couple games, and I can't put him there, right? And I'm going to rank my 8 quarterbacks, starting with number 8. I'm starting with the Sam Darnold Seahawks quarterback. Sam Darnold, he should be higher. He's a really good quarterback. He's a really good quarterback. I know you guys are going to hate on him. He's a bust. Stop, please. Like, just you can't expect these guys to go on shitty O lines, on shitty organizations, and play well. Look at the Jets; they can't play well. They have Aaron Rodgers. They can't play well. They can't play with anybody, right? You see what Justin Fields is doing? Nothing. 0-4, 0-5 now, or something. Whatever he is. So you have Sam Darnold at number 8. Why is Sam Darnold number 8? Because it's 3-2 record, right? He lost to the Niners and just lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a thrilling game. But he also beat the Steelers, he beat the Cardinals, and he beat the Saints. So the wins aren't great. Besides their wins are average. The Seahawks is a good. I mean, that Seahawks beating the Steelers is a good win. The wins are average, right? But he's 6th in passing yards right now, 249.2. They're running that play action with Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet running the ball down their throats and hitting over the top to Jack Smith and Jigba, Horton, all these other guys on Barner has a lot of touchdowns, has a tight end, all these other guys on Seahawks, and it looks good, right? Sam Darnold's balling out, 2nd in QBR right now. I have him at 8, and that's a fair assessment to put him. Next, we have Patrick Mahomes at 7, right? Can't really see the 7, but 7 is Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes just finished a game against the Jaguars, and they lost in a good game, and they were 2-3 now, right? They lost to the Eagles, lost to the Chargers, and the Jaguars. They beat the Ravens, and the Ravens are proven to not be good, right? Their defense is atrocious, and they also beat who did they beat? Chiefs schedule blanking hard. They beat the Giants on Sunday Night Football, right? So 2 not great wins if you really want to count for it. And he's 5th in passer rating, 5th in passing yards per game at 251. A good touchdown interception ratio at 11-2, 75.1 QBR. He's Mahomes, right? He's one of the best quarterbacks to ever do it. Probably 2nd best quarterback in the NFL right now. I expect him to climb up towards when he builds more rapport. When Rashee Rice comes back, Juju Smith-Schuster's playing decent. They have Marquise Brown on the team, Xavier Worthy, Kelsey. Their team is going to get better and better and he's probably going to climb up this list, right? Next, we have Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is a phenomenon. This guy went to the Giants. Everybody shit on him, saying he sucks, whatever. He's autistic. He's not. He's just Danny Dimes. Indiana Jones, they call him now. He's 4-1. Only lost to the Rams, where Adonai Mitchell just fumbled the game away for the Colts and literally lost them that. Probably lost in the season because of that, because you cannot. I've never seen a team win after that happens, right? You can probably look that up. It's not really correct. But he's 3rd in passing yards, right? 258, 9-2 touchdown interception ratio, 1st in QBR. What else can you say about Daniel Jones? He's just one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. If you give him time to throw, this is what happens. He's inaccurate. He's always been accurate. At Duke, he was amazing. He was amazing at Duke, and now he's proving it now in the NFL, and that's what you like to see, right? He had that one good year with Brian Daboll and Saquon Barkley where they beat the Vikings, and now he's proving on Indianapolis, and Indianapolis is probably going to go far, win the division. They look really good, right? And at 5, we have Jared Goff. At 5 is Jared Goff. Why is Jared Goff at 5? Because Jared Goff is 4-1, but his wins don't look great, if you know what I'm saying. They beat the Ravens. The Ravens defense is inept, but that's a good win because the Ravens had Lamar Jackson playing and both teams were scoring and it was a shootout, right? That's a great win for Jared Goff and his team. But he's 9th in passing yards rate. They don't pass the ball as much. They lost Taylor Decker on the at tackle, right? They're Glasnow, the center is bad, or Ragnow, one of them, right? Ragnarok, Thor. Touchdown interception ratio 12-2, QBR 70.67. Their team is really good. They have Amon-Ra, great receiver. They have Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta, Montgomery, and Gibbs, two-headed monster in the backfield. Just amazing team. And Jared Goff, he's winning with a good offense. I think last year their offense was a little bit better with Ben Johnson at the helm running it, but they're doing well. They're playing. They're doing what they need to do. They didn't look good against the Packers, but they looked good against the Bengals last week. Who else they played? The Bengals, the Ravens, and then they also played the Browns, right? Yeah. So they looked good last week. And yeah, so he's fifth. Not bad. Don't hate it because he's fifth. Okay. And then let's go here and let's go to slide 5. Matthew Stafford at 4. We have Matthew Stafford at 4, 3-2, right? Just lost to the Niners. They lost to the Eagles in a good game where they kind of Cardi and the special teams kind of fumbled that game away from them with the blocked field goals. And they're 3-2. He's first in passing yards. You know, he has Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, Tyler Higbee. In the backfield, they have Blake Corum and Kyron Williams. They have a good team around them. Their O-line is holding up well this year. Finally, it's been a while since they had a good O-line, probably since their Super Bowl years they had a good O-line. He's 11-2 touchdown interception ratio, 9th in QBR. Matthew Stafford does Matthew Stafford things. You know, he's just the most underrated quarterback ever. Him and Phillip Rivers probably. They never get enough love. You don't say that Matthew Stafford's a top 10 quarterback ever. He definitely is. He's just that good. He can make every single throw, make every read. This is what he does. He's a really good player. Expect him to be around the top 5 range, probably even win MVP this year, I think. Number 3, Dak Prescott. Yes, I know, Dak Prescott. Stop hating. Why Dak Prescott? Dak Prescott's a good quarterback. You guys have to stop hating on him. 271 yards passing, right? Second, he's 2-2-1. No CeeDee Lamb, no problem. Let's go to the Jets and beat their ass, right? 12-2 touchdown ratio. Third in QBR. You have to understand that their team, this offense has to play well for them to have a chance to win games. And they're 2-2-1. They could be 3-2. That's the scary part. They could be 3-2. They should have lost to the Eagles, which they did, and they should have lost to the Bears, which they did. But they should be 3-2. They should have beaten the Packers. They should have beaten they won against the Jets, blew them out. They are a good team, and they beat the Giants. They are a good team. The Giants showed that their defense is not a joke. Look what happened to Justin Herbert, like sacking 100 million times. Dak Prescott is a really good quarterback. George Pickens is number 1 receiver now. He's throwing to Kevontae Turpin. Kevontae Turpin was playing the XFL like 3 years ago. So he's throwing to Kevontae Turpin, Tolbert from South Alabama. These are the guys that Dak Prescott's throwing to, and he's making it look good. I know you're going to say George Pickens is a great receiver, right? He's so great that the Pittsburgh Steelers let him go. What a great receiver. GOAT. You know, so Dak Prescott at 3. Don't hate. I know you guys are Cowboys haters. He's at number 3. He's playing the 3rd best right now at any quarterback, and that's just the truth. At number 2, we have Josh Allen. Josh Allen, you have to understand, Josh Allen, if the ceiling's here for quarterbacks in the NFL, Josh Allen's like up here. He's like head and shoulders above all the rest of them. Patrick Mahomes included, Lamar Jackson included. He's just that good. His team, I mean, his receivers are brutally bad. I mean, Khalil Shakir is a receiver, Keon Coleman, Curtis Samuel. These are the receivers that I'm naming on his team that they can't even get open. The thing about Josh Allen, if you watch him play, he can't take 3-step drops. He has to scramble around and wait for these guys to get open because they can't. That's why he's only throwing to Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox. And this is why Josh Allen proves that he's one of the best. And he's at number 2 right now because he just played a bad game versus the Patriots. I have to be honest. He played a really bad game. And he looked lethargic against the Saints, too. He threw a pick versus the Saints. Should have thrown another pick against the Saints. He didn't look as good against the Miami Dolphins either, where everyone's shredding that Dolphins defense, even though they scored 31 points, but they didn't look that good. You know, he's 72.1 QBR rating, 6th in the NFL. He could be playing better, but he's not playing the best right now, even though he's the best quarterback. And through the first 5 weeks, Baker Mayfield, if I didn't change his photo, but Baker Mayfield is playing the best, right? Baker Mayfield is playing the best in the NFL right now. He's 4-1, only threw 1 shitty pick against the Eagles, and it was a shitty pick. I agree. Terrible pick by Baker Mayfield, but he is the best quarterback right now. 10-1 touchdown interception ratio, 256.6 passing yards per game, 4th in the NFL, 8th QBR. But you have to understand that their O-line, even though their O-line has Tristan Wirfs, he hasn't been playing. Their O-line, they've been missing. Their center left last year, went to the Jaguars this year, right? Their O-line isn't that great. You know, he has to get this team in it's to score touchdowns. He has to get the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to score touchdowns because their defense isn't that good this year. I know they have Vita Vea and Levante David, but their defense is not that good this year, right? And Baker Mayfield is putting that team on his back. And I know it's crazy because the Cleveland Browns got rid of him. The Carolina Panthers got rid of him. The LA Rams got rid of him. He's still here, baby. He's on Tampa Bay, balling out of control, and he's number one right now. He's playing the best out of any quarterback right now. Josh Allen's a close second, but Baker Mayfield right now is number one. And that's just the truth. I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe if you like it. Thank you.